Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna. Lot of comments from clients worldwide, both in and out of India, on the Shubham Gill rise, right? Suddenly he is rising or falling, and India, England, right? So we'll take a case study, and we'll also talk about the future predictions or the guidance for the from the world standpoint, from the India standpoint, right? And you can also learn Jyotish from here, right? So we'll take the Shubham Gill entire charts. We'll also talk about the Dasha systems. We'll also talk about his the strength of the planets, and finally the magic of 360-degree view, right? But before all that, right, I just wanted to show you, if you are looking for personalized consultation, analysis, and reading of your charts, you can go from here, YouTube, right, and read all these videos which are available, and go through each line, right? How for each Rashi Lagna life will turn, upside down, or things will go very transformational, right? And you can use this time for new beginning, new path, both in your personal life, professional life. A lot of posts, a lot of videos. You can go and watch that, and you can always reach out on WhatsApp, WhatsApp and email for personalized consultations. And as I said, for special birth chart, right? Whenever you sixth house, even the second house, that time the Raj Yoga or the Dhan Yoga, how it gets activated, or the eighth house, how you become legend, right? And you want, humongous wealth, earn wealth, right? The Bill Gates, the Adanis, even the Steve Jobs, all started to rise in the eighth house, and the 12th house will help you to get that freedom, or the in the life. Changes, big changes, right? Bada badla. And end of this videos also we'll talk about a lot of other remedies, but before that, we'll talk about the charts which I was talking about for Shubham Gill. Now you see Shubham Gill suddenly has risen from nowhere to the fame and success because he's been winning matches for India, despite losing the first test match, right? The Taurus Lagna Shubham Gill, and you see the Atma Karak and Amatya Karak, right? Atma Karak is Venus. I'll talk about it, but the best part is, if you see the Venus presence in the third house, where he gets a lot of efforts, is the Lagna Dasha, and he is going through the Dasha period, which I'll show you in some time, and that is where his fame is rising. Plus Jupiter, if you see the power of Jupiter, right? I was talking about the Dasa system, the Venus and the Jupiter Dasha period is going on, right? So Venus Mahadasha from 2014 to 2034, and Jupiter is the Antardasha. Now, if you see the Venus and Jupiter combination, right? Uh, so the Venus is seventh, eight, nine, 10, right? That's the and then the fourth, right? Whenever this kind of 4 and 10 access, that's where your status, name, fame will get suddenly rise, right, from nowhere. And also in the Navamsha chart, you see the Deen and the past life, right? Jupiter is in the 11th house with a retrograde, right? So 10th house and 11th house super getting activated. That's where the gain is happening, despite team losing the first test match, coming very, very strongly. And with the effort of all of them, he's winning matches. And again, the sixth house is getting activated, where the competitions he's rising against, defeating all the enemies, either in the India England series. And also if you see, Jupiter is the eighth lord. Once he visits the foreign countries, that is where he suddenly is rising from nowhere. We'll take the strength ball also. If you see the Stan ball, the Dik ball, the D40 chart, we also see the D40 chart, which is, shows two things: good time, bad time, plus the Dasha, Mahadasha, Antardasha periods. The way I am doing for Shubham Gill. I'll also talk about some of the world predictions which I have done on before you get into the Shubham Gill charts. You can see this India rising. The last next 6 months, Mangal Mahadasha is coming of India. The Prime Minister is also going to have the Mangal Mahadasha. 2025 adds up to 9. And this kind of period, you can go and watch a lot of our generalized the Saturn retrograde video, the Rahu Ketu placing, Saturn Rahu coming back after 30 years, India superpower rising, how each Rashi can balance their life. Go and watch each of this. These are generalized predictions. And if you need personalized consultations, we do all these things, right? I was talking about this Dhan Bal, Kal Bal, Dik Bal, Chest Bal, Shad Bal, So all these things, the strength of this, right? So one of the beautiful part of this thing which I was saying, the Venus and Jupiter, right? So Jupiter is in the Mercurian house, right? And see the Mercury at 254, pure mathematics, right? And that is where he suddenly this dasa system which I showed you, if you see Venus and Jupiter mahadasha and antardasha period, and that is where suddenly this kind of rise is also happening. And if you also make the D60, which is the Sanchit Karma, 100 years birth, right, which we see again seventh house. The status is rising, and the 11th house, where the society, where the friend circle are all coming together to make Subham Gill the next big thing for India cricket fraternity, right? At the same time, the 360-degree view, the Rashi chart, the Navamsha chart, even if you see the D60, the Sanchit Karma, the D40 chart I talked about, even the same thing in the Bhav Chalit or the KP astrology, 3-9 getting activated and 5-11, 3-9, 5-11, super magical and miracle. And the D3, which is the effort house, which is your hard work, which is your dedication, again you see in the ninth house, and is retrograde towards the eighth house, and Venus seventh house, right? And he's in a foreign country in London. That is where the Vishnuji, Shivji, Hanumanji blessings are also coming in, right? So all these combinations of Shubham Gill is adding up to his charts, and despite facing a lot of initial difficulties, initial challenges, he's rising to the name, fame, and success. Similarly, if you want to do analysis of your own charts, this is just a 10%, 15% calculation I saw you, right? 80, 90%, lot of astrology, numerology, vastu calculation we do. And then we give you all solutions, remedies, guidance, upayas, and mantras. If you still want to, go through all the dasha system, because dasha system, when I showed you, right? So we need to see the next 20 years period, right? The Venus Mahadasha, and before even Venus Mahadasha, we need to go through the other period, which is the Sun Mahadasha and Ketu Mahadasha period, right? So all this period, which we need to see in together totality, and we need to see the strength of the planet, and we also need to see the 360-degree view. Shubham Gill is rising. It's a time for you to rise. India is rising. Markets are also will go volatile, but will definitely reward you for people who are very long term. Jupiter is coming in Cancer. Gold and silver also, I have given Hughes' prediction. India, Israel, Iran thing which is happening, including the US, right? How Donald Trump every day is changing different new things, is impacting the world, and India, and finally the India Pakistan, right? Things how they are shaping up. See all the world predictions, see all the videos which are live. Do you want to do your personalized and analysis or consultations of your charts? You can always WhatsApp and email. We'll meet with another interesting videos. Until then, also I wanted to share you some more things. All right, let me do that because in the interest of time, we also have written a lot of books which you can go and watch that. How you see the books and all this Amazon and Pothi, you can see from here, right? A lot of astrology, technology, career, business, financial books. So you can go, or you can see all these books live on Amazon. And if you have a Kindle, you can go and read that without any cost. And these are the high class technology and engineering and MBS books, right? Beyond astrology. So you combine astrology with your career, professional and personal life, you see the magical results, right? So we'll stop here. We'll meet with another interesting video next time. Till then, keep watching. We'll come back very soon. And keep chanting Japa Tapa Mantra, right? All the world class remedies I have been saying you. And don't get disheartened. Good time has started. New beginning, new path, new direction with personalized consultation. Book today rather than waiting tomorrow. Jai Shri Ram.